Konnichiwa! Today I am making a simple stir fry, slightly Japanese style, just kind of throwing together some of the things that I've got in the cupboard. So I thought I would just talk you through what I'm doing. I'm going to use some coconut oil as the base oil, and the idea of this video is to show you actually how quick and easy it is to get, you know, lots of good nutrients in. We're going to cook with at least 5 vegetables, so a good way of getting the 5 a day. And we've got a leek, some spinach. I've been sprouting our own beanie sprout thingies. We've got some pepper here and mushrooms. I've also got some slow roasted tomatoes, so they are already kind of marinated in garlic. And I've got this little packet here of miso, so you can just buy this in the supermarket. And just to prepare that, I'm going to just pop it in here with just some hot water, and we'll leave that on the side, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a second. So we just have a little top up of that here. So great for our gut, for one of the pre and probiotic range. So that the Japanese diet actually is one of the healthiest diets in the world when you look at the research. So there's got to be something in it. So I'm going to chop up this leek that I've got here. So just making some little circles. And actually onions, leeks, garlic, those sorts of foods are great for our gut because they contain something called inulin, which our friendly bacteria likes to chomp on. So they say good gut bacteria, easier to lose weight, great for our immune system, so particularly relevant at the moment that we can do something for our immune system that we can control. So I'm going to chop up some mushrooms just to roughly kind of throw in with that. And in some ways, the more whole that you leave your vegetables, the more you're going to keep those nutrients that often get lost in processed foods. And you know, there's a lot to be said for eating more foods that are less processed. A lot of the nutrients change. You know, you might notice when you buy a shop bought juice compared to when you freshly juice, it tastes very different. You know, why is that? So I'm going to also throw in some pepper. So we'll just chop that and de-seed, so just nice and roughly chopped here, and some little strips. So throwing that in, and that's starting to sizzle nicely. With the spinach, we can just throw the whole packet in. So great way of getting some iron-rich foods in. If there's one tip I can give you, if you're struggling with your energy levels, it's definitely to get your iron levels up. Actually, I'm going to just leave that for 1 second. We'll get the tomatoes in first. Do it in the right order. Okay, so they're just shop-bought, slow-roasted ones with some garlic. And we'll give that a little stir here. And just get that sizzling away. Lovely. Alrighty, so what do we have next? You can make this vegetarian if you want to, or vegan. I've got some organic silken tofu here, quite popular in Asian cuisine. I'm also going to throw in some tuna. For me particularly, I'm making it nice and high protein. Remember, the diet of an athlete is different to a diet of someone trying to lose weight, and that is often what I help people figure out. So I'm going to add in some tuna and also the tofu as well to make it extra high protein for me, but obviously if you're trying to cut calories, you might prefer to have that a little bit lower. So just roughly chopping that in there, and I'm going to give that a little stir. Okay, and then just to add a little bit more of the Japanese flavour, I've got some rice mirin here, so a fermented food. Good to get those fermented foods in daily. I think that's a good rule of thumb. So again, all about the bacteria in our gut. So a few little dashes of that. And I've also got some tamari here as well. I prefer tamari because it is gluten-free. And yeah, I think we're pretty much there. I'm going to pop our spinach in. And our sprouted seeds. And then just let that cook away for a few minutes. And usually I would use some sesame, but I've run out. So I'm just going to throw in a few sunflower seeds. Good to get the daily seeds in there. So all prepared in just about 5 minutes. I will at the end, once it's cooked, just throw in the miso. And there's your stir fry. Serve with noodles or brown rice. And yeah, great, nutritious, healthy, immune boosting, energizing dish. Let me know if you make it and how yours turns out.